Hi, everyone. So since most traditional tales have specific elements that apply to the type of traditional tale that they are, you can actually use a graphic organizer similar to the one that you used to take notes to write your own story. So today you might choose to write your own folktale, your own tall tale, your own fairy tale, or your own fable. So you're going to choose the graphic organizer that fits the type of story that you're going to write. And I'm actually going to write my own tall tale. So to start off, I have to come up with a main character's name. And before we do that, I just want to remind you that tall tales combine fact and fiction in a story where the main character accomplishes something using strength or skill or wit. And the main character is often helped by a powerful animal or object. So keeping that in mind, my main character's name is going to be Sammy. And my main character is, how does my main character look? My main character is tall and round with very curly golden hair and bright orange skin. Where does my main character live? I'm going to say that my main character lives on the sun, but he comes to Earth when people need him. And what can my main character do? And remember, for this, you need to use exaggeration. So my main character can brighten anyone's day and help people who are sad. So in this story, the big problem that's happening is that Sammy is on his way to Earth to help some children, but he gets stuck in a terrible thunderstorm and the wind is holding him back. And then how does the main character solve the problem? Again, we're going to use exaggeration. So Sammy's about to give up and give in to the storm, but a beautiful bird named Bun is flying overhead and hears his cry for help and then throws him a rope made of rainbows so he can climb out of the wind. And then for the ending, you can choose to illustrate the ending. I am going to write it. So I'm going to say that Sammy climbs up Bun's rainbow rope and together the two race to Earth to light up the day of children who have been stuck inside for days because of a nasty thunderstorm. And then they are able to stop the rain and the children rush outside to play. So now I'm going to read you my story. See if you can see where I got my inspiration from. Sammy was a very tall and very round person with very curly golden hair that sparkled when it moved. Sammy had bright orange skin, which was hot to the touch and radiated light when you looked straight at it. He lived on the sun, so this wasn't a problem. Sammy wasn't sure if he always lived on the sun or if he was born somewhere else. All he knew was that people loved to be around him and that he had a special way of making people smile. Each day, Sammy would use his very powerful ears to listen down to earth for people who needed him. One afternoon, Sammy heard some children moping around because they were stuck in the house while it rained. Sammy started to make his way through the clouds to get to earth, but the wind formed a funnel and trapped him. He could hear the cries of the children disappearing as he got sucked further and deeper into the storm. He tried to call for help, but his voice just echoed back off the wind and hit him in the face. Sammy was about to give up and give in to the storm, but decided to give one last yell. "Help me," he screamed. Luckily, a beautiful bird named Bun did hear Sammy. Bun threw her trusty rope made of rainbows down into the storm, and Sammy used it to climb out of the wind. He made his way up to Bun and thanked her graciously. Bun agreed to fly Sammy down to earth to help the children who were still stuck indoors. As soon as they touched the ground, the rain stopped and all the children cheered. Sammy and Bun stayed to enjoy the beautiful weather with the children. They all played jump rope with Bun's rainbow and drank lemonade until bedtime. That is all for writing your own traditional tale. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day.